Earlier tonight, we awarded Congresswoman Escobar, one of two of the first Latinas ever elected to Congress in Texas. Tonight, LULAC is honored to also award the other Latina that makes up this historical duo. After being elected to the U.S. House of Representatives in November of 2018, she became the first Latina to ever represent Texas's 29th congressional district. Congresswoman Sylvia Garcia is a native of the South Texas farming community of Palito Blanco and comes from a large family of 10 children. She is number 8. And that is where her success story begins. Congresswoman Garcia learned firsthand what it meant to be hardworking by watching her parents raise her and her siblings. While it was never easy for them, they made sure to instill that through hard work and a good education, she could accomplish anything she set her mind and heart to do. After a successful English career, this driven Latina went on to prosper in her professional career as a social worker, a legal aid lawyer, and as presiding judge of the Houston municipal system for an unprecedented 5 terms under 2 mayors. After 2 terms as city controller, the second highest elected official in Houston city government, she became the first Hispanic and the first woman to be elected to the Harris County Commissioner's Court. She then went on to become the 3rd Hispanic woman to serve in the Texas State Senate. Today, as Congresswoman of the 29th Congressional District of Texas and the first Hispanic member of the Houston Congressional Delegation, she continues to dedicate her life to public service and is proud to present her community, her country, and her family in Congress. Like her parents, she believes that children of Texas can do anything they set out to do. She is a leading example of that truth. I am honored to present the National Freedom and Justice Award to Congresswoman Sylvia Garcia.
Thank you all very much. And she whispered in my ear, "No llore, no llore." And she actually said that because we were visiting in the green room and we were talking about family, we were talking about faith, we were talking about service. And you know, I don't know about you all, but anytime I talk about my family, I start getting a little teary-eyed. And for me, it's just a pleasure to be here and accept this award. And like my comadre said earlier, Veronica Escobar, you know, this is just something that happens to us, but it's nothing we seek. We're here to do our job, to represent our constituents, to represent the people we serve, and to do our part in making sure that our government and our country stay strong and that we can protect that freedom and justice. And this year, of course, our democracy, to ensure that we can pass that on to the next generation. I've always said that democracy is a gift that one generation passes to the next. So it's our job to protect that. It's our job to make sure that our children and grandchildren and future generations can live in a democracy and not go back to a monarchy or go into tyranny or have a dictator, So that's why I'm committed to making sure that we protect our democracy and that we gift that to the next generation. Because for us as Latinos, it is just so critically important. I know that Veronica described to you the attacks that our community's been under, and not only in El Paso, but throughout. We get more and more stories of what's going on throughout our country. So we all must stand together. And that's why I've always been pleased to be a card-carrying member of LULAC, because to me, LULAC is the premier organization for Latinos in this country that is about service, it is about faith and our democracy. So I know that for me, continuing my membership and my work in partnership with you, we will be able to succeed. And besides that, if you've got Ms. Chavez here or Mary Ramos calling you about something, you sure as hell better do it. Because they're always out there working, and that's what we need to continue doing so that we can protect that democracy and gift it to the next generation. So on behalf of all my constituents, I accept this award, and please know that we'll display it proudly in my Capitol office. Thank you all very much.
Madam Congresswoman, if you'll wait just a minute. I gotta put the little on you.